expensive camera.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here. I'm gonna start with a huge welcome to our family, friends, teammates, swimmers, sponsors, our volunteers. What a phenomenal day it is for the Navy SEAL Foundation. Bravo Zulu to all those that had a helping hand in putting together this year's term. And by the way, if you don't know what that Navy term means, you just might be in the wrong place today. Just kidding, it means well done. So let's give our race director, Mr. Curda, and all the volunteers a quick round of applause. I'd also like to add a very special welcome. Special welcome to our distinguished guests, which we have many amongst us today, and most importantly, obviously, are our Gold Star families. What a showing of goals for 30 plus families, 70 plus family members. Absolutely incredible. It's really an honor for me to be here today. To be a small part of this swim truly means the world to me. Now, if this is your first Tampa Bay Frogman swim, you're in for a treat. If you are a repeat offender and have come here many times before, you're also in for a treat. But some of you may have heard me speak about the SEAL teams and what it means to be a teammate on the SEAL teams. But before Navy SEALs become teammates, there's something very near and dear to my heart. It gets at the heart of who we are and how we survive. And it's a simple phrase, and I want you to remember this phrase, because I'm gonna ask you to say it later at the top of your lungs. It's get a swim buddy.
Oh yeah.
Get a swim buddy. So for those unfamiliar, every SEAL's journey begins with BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Training. It's 6 months of hell. It's brutal, and it's earned its reputation as the military's toughest training. Yes, my Green Beret friends that are in the audience. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I have some Green Beret swim buddies too. So, yes, BUDS is tougher. Absolutely. It's broken down into the 3 phases. First phase, physical conditioning. It's where most people quit. It includes the infamous Hell Week, yes, 5.5 days of sort of torture, and maybe 4 hours of sleep, log PT, 4-mile time run, 2-mile time swim, steel piers, around the world, endless miles with boats on your head, chafe and pain everywhere.
And they love it.
Yep, easy to be a frogman on a sunny day. So some people think the key to getting through first phase is how tough you are, how strong you are. No. That couldn't be further from the truth. The key to getting through first phase is your swim buddy. How far you're willing to go for the man beside you. That is the key to getting through first phase. Second phase, dive phase, open and closed circuit diving operations, treading water with 75 pounds on your back. Actually, I would call it drowning, right? Drowning with 75 pounds on your back. Crazy breath holds, pool cop, starving for air, 2 dives a day, midnight ship attacks, learning to ascent without any bubbles, no troubles, and plant your demolition onto the ship. Quite interesting. Some people say the key to getting through second phase is to remain calm under the chaos. Ha! I'll call bull BS on that right away. I'm telling you right now, the key to getting through second phase, guess what? We're getting there. Trust your gear and learn to trust your swim buddy. That's the key. That's the key. Third phase, land warfare, tactics, techniques, and procedures. Another easy day. This training is held on San Clemente Island, SCI, about 90 miles off the coast, and the instructors The instructors are the first ones to remind you that no one can hear you scream or see you cry anymore out there.
Yeah.
You know, the runs get longer, the ruck marches get longer. You do advanced beach recons, clearance of obstacles, direct action raids, timeless, repetitive, sensitive drills that teach the guys how to respond to complex situations and threats and adapt on the fly. This, in my opinion, is a lot of fun. Actually, it's not a lot of fun. Going through third phase is not a lot of fun. But it is where, in my opinion, the class starts to become a team. And so the horizontal lattice, what I call, of swim buddies now begins to coalesce into small groups. Small groups of men that are now agile, they're lethal, and they can adapt and react and win in chaos. Wow. The purpose of BUDS, ladies and gentlemen, is not to create superhumans, it's to create super teams. Right? Yes. Most military schools pride themselves on teaching individuals how to follow precise orders. BUDS takes a different approach. They establish the trust. The SEAL teams are not built on blind obedience. They are built on trust, on small groups of operators that can adapt, react, and win in chaos. And that is why from day one in BUDS, the instructors tell you never to go anywhere alone. Don't go without your swim buddy. And inevitably, somebody will. Somebody will. And guess what? We're going down to the surf zone. And we're going to get wet, we're going to get sandy, and we're going to get humbled. Amazing what a little cold water and sand can do to a young man's soul right there. It really is. But we go down to that water, and there's going to be a few quitters. Yep. And it's absolutely amazing. Some call that remedial training. One of my instructors called it a lesson in life, and boy, was he correct. Because get a swim buddy is not just a rule in BUDS. It's not. It's philosophy. It's philosophy actually you could use for your life. It's also a poke and a jab or uppercut at the lone wolves. The mavericks that are out there, the I got mine crowd, I got this training by myself crowd. Well, I'm here to say, no, you don't. Not in life and not in BUDS. BUDS training strips away the ego and replaces it with trust. Without trust, the students are just a bunch of fit soldiers. With trust, they become something far greater. And the key to becoming something far greater is your swim buddy. Your swim buddy is your mirror, your accountability, your lifeline. You do everything together. Everything. You work together, you play together, you drink together, you win together, and you lose together, and you fail together. And it is from those failures that you learn how to survive together. And more often than not, swim buddies become friends for life. I'm still great friends with my very first swim buddy from BUDS. Pretty incredible. 3.5 decades of friendship, of being there for each other. Absolutely incredible. I've had the opportunity to have several swim buddies, quite a few swim buddies over the years, and several of them are here with me today. Very, very nice. But here's the truth. You don't need to be a SEAL to be a swim buddy. You don't. In my opinion, everyone in life needs a swim buddy. A swim buddy is someone to stand by your side. A swim buddy is someone you can lean on when the seas get rough. A swim buddy is someone you can talk to when your mind drifts into dark waters, and it will. A swim buddy is someone to walk by your side through cancer treatments, through illness, the quiet struggles, and yes, loss. And I'm going to wrap it up today by talking about those who know the deepest kind of loss. So you might want to buckle up. Yes, our Gold Star families. I've gotten to know many of our Gold Star families, and here's what I do know. I know you've lost your everything. I know there's no way to repay the debt. There are no words that I can say to ease your pain, and I know this because I've tried for years. I know you carry the light of your hero with you every single day. I know the weight you shoulder, the sacrifice that you've made for this country is absolutely massive. And yet, somehow in your quiet resolve, you continue to inspire us. You inspire our nation to keep on going forward. You show us. You still stand strong in front of us. And in your strength, you show us what true bravery really is. Facing life with courage, even when it seems impossible. Somehow you do that. I don't know how you do that. Well, I'm here to reaffirm and say, you're not alone in this battle. You are not forgotten. And we are part of your family now. We are part of your family. Why? Well, because your sons' sacrifice, their stories, their spirit is etched in the soul of our nation as symbols of honor, courage, and commitment. That's why. And we're here to get you what every warrior needs. That's a swim buddy, right? Every warrior needs that. Why? Because as you already know, life is not fair. It's going to hit you with the cold water when you least expect it. The currents are going to grow stronger and try and drag you under. And the waves are going to crash in. But with a swim buddy by your side, someone that you trust, someone that's not going to let go, you'll be able to get through the tough times, I can assure you. So to our Gold Star families, if you don't already have a swim buddy, let's talk today. Let's try and get you paired up with someone that you might connect with easily and just start to grow the relationships that we have. Why? Because our nation owes you a debt of gratitude, and we owe you our unbreakable support. Because that's what families do, right? That's what families do. And in the Malloy family, we have a saying. When it comes to family, and you think you've done enough, do more. So now I'm going to ask you. to participate, the entire audience out here. When I say, what do we need to do today? The entire audience is going to say, get a swim buddy at the top of your lungs. And we're not going home until I hear it. And I'm not wearing my hearing aids, so you better be loud. So stand by. Here's the practice run. What do we need to do today?
Yes, sir.
Louder. What do we need to do today? Okay, I think you got the point. Now we're going to go in. Stand by for the commemorative toast. Let's go ahead and raise your glasses up, ladies and gentlemen. May the light perpetually shine upon our fallen. May God continue to comfort our Gold Star families, and may He pair them up with a swim buddy today. May God protect our troops and our fallen today and every day. And may all the rest of us live our lives worthy of their sacrifices. Cheers. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our fallen, our troops, our Gold Stars, and most importantly, God bless the United States of America. May we always have the privilege to serve her. Thank you. Malloy out.